Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pikmin 4. This is day 5 and onwards. And it is a late Sunday night. And Luke is here. And, yeah, I guess we're just gonna get right into it here. Day 5, like I said. It's been almost exactly a week since I've last played. But I think it's still pretty fresh in my mind. We're just getting into, like, the meat and potatoes of things, I feel like. Things are starting to pick up a bit. What is happening here? Oh, a new area. The Blossoming Arcadia. Whenever I see the word Arcadia, I think of BioShock. How you doing, Jay? Will? Nice to see you around. So yes, Luke is still ill. I'm getting better though, but all the nonsense that's been going on has developed into a sinus infection. So I have kind of a headache right now, but I'm okay though. I've been worse, certainly. Vibing at work doing nothing. Damn. Sounds like a pretty nice job. Hell yeah, man. Love a good old sinus infection. Yeah, I went out and got a neti pot. I don't know if you guys know what that is. N-E-T-I, neti pot. And no, you don't smoke it. It's like this little tea kettle thing. Hang on, before I start talking about nonsense, let me see what's going on here. I know we found, like, the main... Yeah, this right here. This seemed to be, like, the boss area. We have the blue onion here, which we should probably go get ASAP. This is new. Few treasures around. Actually, we might be able to get everything done today. Can I, like... I don't think you can pin. No, you can. Drop pin. Let's head here first. Let's get that dungeon out of the way. Then we'll probably sweep by, grab these treasures, and then check out the blue onion if possible. I think we have to freeze that lake. Where's the pin? How do you see the pin? Where's the mini map? How do you play? We'll figure it out. Anyway, being a loader operator and being paid to watch TikTok and streams. Been here for almost 8 hours doing nothing. Damn, dude. I go to work for 10 hours and work my ass off. I'm jealous. Everything is still dead. Oh shit, I do forget how to play. This isn't good. We didn't even grab Pikmin, dude. What are we doing? Yeah, neti pot. That's why. It's like a tea kettle shaped thing. You put water in it and you mix like a salt saline solution in there. It's not a... Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And pretty much you pour it down one of your nostrils and it goes through your sinuses and comes out the other nostril. It's super disgusting. It's unreal the amount of stuff that came out of my nose. But it helped big time. And it's helping with my allergies, which are the main issue right now. It's pretty much why I'm sick. I have severe allergies. I used to get, like, the immunotherapy shots every week. I stopped getting that a long time ago, but my allergies have always been really, really horrible growing up and into adulthood. So, pretty much, that's what's going on. But I'm okay. I just have a headache and I still have a pretty gross cough in which I will turn away and mute the mic whenever I feel the desire to cough up disgusting fluid from my body. Usually Monday through Friday. Oh, gotcha, okay. Yeah, my schedule's weird for work. Technically, I'm Tuesday through Saturday. In a way, but I go in Monday night. Oh, they're all singing. They're excited for this dungeon. Yeah, neti pot helped up big time. I'm gonna use it every day after work, because Hectic Hollow. Someone or something built a rough wall inside the cave. The Pikmin and I were able to scramble up, but Moss was unable to climb the wall. I'll have to leave her behind for now and hope we can find a way or a place to meet up. Yeah, we'll just go with suggested. Yeah, it's a weird schedule, but yeah, I'm kind of used to it. So this is like my night off. This is like my Saturday in a way. This is like my Saturday night in a way. It's very strange. But whenever I get home from work, I literally, this is gonna be gross, but I blow out like black boogers because it's so dusty where I work. Like, it's horrible. So I think that's why I get sick often. What are these? So yeah, the neti pot like cleaned all that out, and I feel a lot better. I feel, what I'm trying to say is if I didn't get that neti pot, I would be much worse. How do I fucking whistle? What's the whistle button? There we go. Hey, give me a minute. We'll get back on track with controls. Yeah, enemies are worth Sparklium in dungeons, so take everything back. How do we charge Pikmin forward again? No. I know we can charge like that. Good old black boogers and dark brown sweat. You worked in a steel mill. Yeah. 26 hours without any breaks. Hey, I'm sure the money was fucking incredible for that. Still, there's no reason for that, but still. Oh, you're like on call. I gotcha. Let's see here. 10 ice Pikmin to freeze this. Oh, did we take one out? No, I think we're good. What is this? Oh, what do you call these? Are these the Russian whatevers? Alright, take that back, boys. Entire day was OT. Hell yeah, man. There you go. It's not all bad. Making that money. Is this the wall Olimar was talking about? Yeah, I need to figure out how to do the charge thing. Let's switch. I know we got that item. Is it something on the D-pad? Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's our first time using the spicy spray. Are you happy, pup? Wow, look how excited he is. The silly boy inhaled some of that ultra spicy spray, but it doesn't seem to be hurting him. It just looks like he's brimming with extra energy. Alright, well, that was a waste. Oh, this is that survey drone we got. Oh, this is super cool. Okay, the game never told me how to use this, I don't think. Oh, wow, are they dying over there? Maybe we should go save them. Yeah, I don't remember how to charge, guys. Sorry. What's going on with this? A shovel operator for the whole day. It sounds like your back hurt. Oh, we need the pebbles to build a like a staircase or something. Russian nesting doll. That sounds familiar. Oh, okay, it's a climbing wall. Looks like Ochi can't climb. The Pikmin can, though. Alright, now we really want to figure out how to do the bum rush, because that's how we take these guys out here. Controls. Open actions. I don't think it's an action, is it? Throw and send. Shortcut. Gameplay guide. Is that what I want? Types of Pikmin. Control guide. Bark. Ochi can bark. Charge. Here we go. Press X after obtaining the charging horn. That's it. Okay. We just needed to be off Ochi. So... everyone go. That is how you take care of the Bulborbs. Oh, excuse me. You're fat, your back always hurts? Oh, man. My back always hurts, too, just from work. I feel the back pain. As long as you're eating good, man, that's all that matters. Especially working those long-ass shifts. Make sure you eat up. Okay, Ochi can get up here now. I almost played Twilight Princess tonight. I was thinking about it. But I decided on Pikmin. Okay, we need ice Pikmin for these things. Oh, it's the other half of the Russian whatever thing. Alright, Ochi, he can come back. What's he doing? Oh, he's scratching himself. I thought he was like glitched in the wall. Alright, I think we're done here. Oh, we got 3,000 total sparkling. Look at that. New gear available. Oh, yeah, we're done here. No, we're not, actually. Hang on, there's a few leaf Pikmin. There we go. Yeah, this ultra spicy spray ran out, too. That was a waste. Shifts is gonna end soon, so you're vibing. Hell yeah, man. Autocorrect often is horrible, but you know what? It does save you more often than you realize it does. My biggest problem with autocorrect is, at least when I'm on a phone, I use swipe texting most of the time. And every time I try to write down to of, it always changes it to if and vice versa, and it drives me fucking bonkers. That's about it, though. Of and if. That's it. Or no, like, if I text, like, I love you, it'll change it to I live you all the time. It's like the I's and the O's. I think that's a swipe thing, though. This kind of looks like it might be a boss. Kind of looks like an arena. Is there a way to tell how much spicy spray we do have? We have 3 now. It says it increases the speed, but I thought it also gave you more power. I don't know. What is that thing? Wow, he didn't really seem to care. Yeah, I don't know what that was. It looks like a blowhog, but it's not, obviously. Good job, boys. I'm sure if we go in the... Do we have a Piccolopedia yet? It'll probably tell us what that thing is. Definitely a new enemy, though. Also, this should be mentioned. More grossness, but I'm super gassy tonight too. So if you hear anything sketchy, I apologize. My mic shouldn't pick it up, but my mic's been really stupid lately too. I probably didn't even have to mention that, but what is that? A mallet? Like a judge's mallet? How do we get up there? We don't have yellow Pikmin. Maybe we go get yellow Pikmin. I think we can just grab them. Oh, what are you doing down there, guys? Yep, go ahead and carry that back. We'll see what's over here quick. Looks like the exit, but yeah. I think we need yellow Pikmin. I don't know why they keep losing their flowers. I think they like, in this game, I think the game mentioned it. I think they like lose their flower as you use them in combat. Hang on, we need yellows. I think that's why that's happening, which kind of makes sense in a way. I kind of like that. Can we not swap for yellows? I thought we could swap Pikmin if we wanted. Okay. I guess there has to be another way to get that. Right? Or do we come back in with yellows? Why wouldn't it just give us yellows? Yeah, they don't make it. You can almost make it. Obviously, this isn't what the game wants you to be doing here, but you can't jump and throw with Ochi. Yeah, I don't see any other way, right? Unless I'm crazy and missing something, can we... yeah. I think we go back out, guys. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go back out and come in with yellows. It's like the game wants you to save this guy right now, though. We can't freeze anything. It's not like we can ground pound one of these platforms and make another one go higher, like in Mario or something. Unless I'm missing a power we got. It's been a week, like I said, so it wouldn't really surprise. Oh, hang on. We probably have to charge them off, like a roll in Zelda. Yeah, there we go. We figured it out. So going back to me having gas, so in order to, you know, be peppy and awake for the stream, I'm drinking the rain energies. Oh, the doctor or pilot, Dalmo from Sozor. He loves animals and they love him. A researcher at heart, his passion for other creatures is as genuine as his smile. Yeah, beautiful guy. He appears to be an animal enthusiast. He must have seen the voyage log and came here looking for new species. Luckily, we found him before he got, well, eaten. How many civilians decided it'd be a good idea to go tripsing off to this planet? I've never heard that word in my life. Did they think this was some kind of hot new tourist destination? Must have. So I love the rain energies. They are the only energy drink that I can drink and actually feel something out of it. Because I think I fucked my body out of caffeine tolerance. Back when I first got into lifting, this was probably like 8 years ago at this point. I was one of those, like, stupid gym bros who was like, oh, it's arms today. I'm gonna triple scoop my pre-workout and get a fucking sick pump. So I did that for a long time and was stupid with my pre-workout, and I think it fucked my caffeine tolerance. So all this is going to say that I love the Rain energy drinks. They actually make me feel something deep inside, like in my soul. They fill my soul with life, and they make me feel pretty good. But the only downside with drinking these, and it's only with the Rains, they make me have to go take a shit every time I drink one, and they give me gas. So I have to be careful, especially if I'm drinking one at work. So like I can't poop at work. I can't poop in public places. It's just something I can't do. Okay. So I need to be very careful with these. I don't know why I'm talking about this. You feel my pain? Rain is pretty solid. If you ever get the chance, I'd recommend getting some Elchion. I've never heard of that. Echelon? Echelon? Yeah, I've never heard of that. I also like the Celsius. I think Celsius has like the best flavors in terms of just like taste. But I don't get the energy I need out of it. But I always get the 12 packs of the Rains on Amazon. I can usually get them for like 20 bucks. It's actually a pretty good deal. All right, we need a bunch of ice. Let's just take all ice Pikmin out for a bit. I'll have to look into that Echelon. I've never even heard of that. Man. Oh, so emotes should be here soonish. I think my guy is actually working on emotes. I don't know when they'll be done, but they're at least, it's at least a thing that will most likely happen. So that's exciting. Sorry it took so long to get emotes, but we all know me. Learn to just pop a squat anywhere. Bro, I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. I went my whole, like, school career, like, high school and college, I never took a shit at school. Never have taken a shit at work. It's, like, an issue, but in turn, I've developed, like, a steel colon. So it's not like I can usually hold my poop pretty good. This stream is already disgusting. I'm talking about the grossest shit. Why would anyone watch me? That I don't understand. Do we need... I don't know, I feel like... Wait, we're missing one. Do I have one extra in the pond? Also, we're taking too long to do this shit, man. Yeah, let's get, like, just 10 reds. Just to bring up with us. Wait, what happened? Ice melted. No, it didn't. It did for like a second. Echelon's really good. Spicy energy drinks, which call your attention. How do we get up here? Oh, right here. We might run out of time for this day. I'm the slowest Pikmin player ever. Yeah, I'll definitely look into those, though. I like spicy things. Oh, this is gonna bring us to the blue onion. So there's blue onion. I keep calling this boss cave. I don't know if that's what it actually is, but after that, I think we're done. Besides the few treasures we have laying around, and whatever that time stop watch is, or whatever on the map. I think that's where that fuzzy Olimar dude was standing. All right, halfway done. We gotta get a move on here. Lost a fight with your colon driving down the road. You learned real fast how to go wherever you needed to. Oh my god, dude. Some surprise railroad tracks ended your whole career and made you leave a pair of undies on the roadside. My god. I hope that never happens to me. That sounds like the worst experience in the world. If I drink a rain in the car, it might happen to me. Nice, got him. Alright, we'll worry about that in a second. That 10 pellet would be pretty nice to get to. Oh shit, we need 20 Pikmin up here?
No.
Onions really do come in all kinds of different colors. Could there be one for every Pikmin type? Yeah, that's probably what's happening. How do we get 20 if we can only... I think we just need to increase our Pikmin count, or... Well, we can probably throw them across the way here. Shoot, I feel like... Yeah, we can move base. I don't know. In your adult life, you've shit yourself four or five times now, my god. I think we just dig it up from behind. So we need to go back. God, I can't think straight. This is like the most unproductive day in Pikmin I've ever had, I feel like. Come on. I don't really know what the point of... Oh, we're gonna lose Ochi. Whatever. We'll come back and get him if it's urgent. You've got all kinds of stores for doing dumb stuff. See, now... I don't know if I do. I don't know if I do that many dumb things. I don't know if that sounds like... I don't know. I just don't think I do dumb things. Not really. I've always been a pretty chill guy. I never really got myself in a whole lot of trouble ever. Okay, can we throw Pikmin over? Yes, certainly we can. So, what's gonna happen here? Where are they gonna take that? Are they gonna... They better not, like, just go in the water, you know? Oh, the Pikmin are having trouble. Yeah, I figured. Actually, I think we just got ourselves in a really bad situation here. Yeah. Because what... We got... I think we soft locked this. Hang on. Can we switch the Ochi? How do you play as Ochi? Oh my god, I think we literally fucking soft locked. Because we need 30 Pikmin to freeze the pond. We can only get 20 ice Pikmin, or 10. Wait, no, we can get... Yeah, we need 30. We can only get 20 ice Pikmin out because there's 20 yellows carrying the onion. But Ochi is over there. The Pikmin are stuck, so we're... Oh my god, this is a fucking train wreck. I need to pause and think. What do we do? We need Ochi to jump. That's what we need. We need Ochi to jump over the fence for us so we can call these guys back. But I don't think we can get Ochi unless we freeze the water. Right? I don't... Hang on. Wait, no, we can swim, right? God, why... Disband. Everyone. If we can go in the water as a captain, we're fine. Okay, yeah, we're good. So, yeah, what we need to do is this. We just wasted this whole day. Well, no, another thing we could have done is go into a dungeon and just bring our Pikmin with us. I forgot we could do that too. So I'm being kind of a dumbass tonight. I'm sorry. I'm ill. That's my excuse. You grew up in the middle of nowhere, so all you could do was find trouble. I guess that's understandable. Yeah, I know. I was scared the Pikmin were gonna kamikaze too, but luckily... Oh no, Ochi's too fat to fit through. Alright, we just gotta go in the dungeon. That's what we gotta do. Trial run? Rescue the kidnapped castaway. Your Pikmin cannot join you. Unfinished tasks on the surface will be called off. I guess not. Okay, well... My god. Okay, another theory. Will they just hop on Ochi if I call them? Okay, we're fine. I don't think we can get that blue onion then yet. We need 50 Pikmin out. Or no, we don't. Wait. Ochi can help carry that, but how do we get Ochi up there? Can he jump? Barely not. Ochi can't climb the wall. I don't know if Ochi can get up there then. He can't hop the fence because he's too big. Wow, what a fucking waste of a day, bro. Well, I guess we can go do the trial run. See what that's all about. There's treasures I wanted to pick up and shit too, man. We might have to waste a day and come back and finish all this. Although, again, I am confused about the blue onion. I'm probably just being stupid. I realize this. I know I am. Let's just move base here for now. Days like that happen, they sure do. I'm just waiting for the day where we lose like 80 Pikmin. Well, yeah, let's see what the trial run is at least about. We have Pikmin, that's fine. We don't have any tasks on the surface anyway. Oh, what's going on here? Pikmin aren't following for some reason. Guess you two are on your own. Good luck, Lukey. You too, Ochi. This might be one of the new Dundori battles, but with an AI. That's my guess. Gonna be a long week this week. For me, it's gonna be a normal week for me. Unless my illness persists, which I feel like I'm getting better, but if it does persist, it'll probably be a long week for me too. I guess we can figure that out later. For now, let's focus on finding that castaway. Forgot what voice I gave Colin. I see them over there. Oh, that's how they're... What in the world? Those who do not embrace Dundori cannot survive this planet. But if they grow the leaves, they will thrive. You, skin-having one, do you believe? Do you believe you do not need the leaves? I will test your abilities to see if this is true. I invite you to face me in Dundori battle.
I have provided the Pikmin you will need to support you in the challenge ahead. Listen closely. Find objects and transport them back to your base within the time limit. To win, collect the highest total combined weight. If you wish to retrieve your castaway, prove that your Dandori abilities are superior to mine. Now the Dandori battle begins. Oh, we get to see what he's up to. Alright, yeah, let's get some pics. I don't know how I feel about the split screen. Got classes for a license to get for work. And got something happening on Friday where you're debating on calling in. You know what? It sounds like you deserve a call-in. Maybe you should consider it. Can we, like, take his... Is he stealing my... No, I don't think he is. Keep digging, guys. Just go, go, go. Look at all those Pikmin. There we go. I want that strawberry. Good job, guys. Why are you not... Did he knock my Pikmin off the strawberry? I think he did. Oh, we need this, though. Fight him, guys. Fight him. Is he calling back? Yeah, you can, like, confuse... Yeah, get him, Mochi. I don't know what's happening, really. Where's my Pikmin go? Whatever, take the damn strawberry, I don't care. My Dandori skills are not very great. We're winning, though, pretty heftily. Alright, let's get this. How do we... I'll charge the wall, probably. I do like how the game, like, stops the exact number of Pikmin you need when you're just mashing the throw button. Alright, take him back. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. You'll be waking... Oh, you have to go back into work in 4 hours if you were to go back. Yeah, fuck that, man. It's going pretty well. Do we have enough Pikmin for this apple? Yeah, we do. Just enough. Oh, he's kind of catching up. Alright, we need to go... We need to go get, like, this apple. Oh, he's charging the apple. Oh no, he's going for the blowhog. That's fine. Oh shit, though. He's attacking me. How close are you guys with the apple? Oh god. Keep going. Are they glitched? They're glitched. I think we're gonna win barely. We almost lost. That was kind of stressful. Wow, he got a shit ton of... I think that's when he grabbed those golden pebbles. Man. The strength of your Dandori power is magnificent. I will return this one to you. They just left. Who in space and time was that? Well, whoever they are, they weren't lying. Your Dendori talents were on full display. Now let's get this castaway out of here. Yeah, that sounds like a good Friday, man. Take some time for yourself. Sounds well deserved. Sometimes you need days like that. Life isn't all about just work, although for some people it is, but... Huh? They really are growing leaves out of their head. They seem to be suffering from the same condition as the leafy individual you just challenged. Transport them back to the SS Beagle right away. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have time. Alright, good. I just can't get over the fact that they have leads growing out of their head. And their face is all, well, bushy. Let's check their ID info. Error. PNF 404. What's this? Unable to read data. They should have biometric authentication, but this is definitely an issue. How are we supposed to find out who this is? Well, I think that's going to be it for this day. Yeah, this is what I was talking about here with this guy. We need 20 ice guys for that. Yeah, I think we'll have one more solid day here, and then we'll move on to the next level. I do want to, like, clean this up. Although, I would like to get that blue onion. I just don't know if it's possible right now. If we could get Ochi to help carry the blue onion, it would be possible, but I don't know if Ochi can get up there. He lost a lot of time working 84 to 116-hour weeks in the oil fields and refineries. God damn, dude. But like I said before, also making good money, I'm sure. Always got to look at it in that positive light. I think the same thing sometimes, where it's like, man, worked a lot of hours this week. Was it worth it? And then you're like, well, yeah, maybe it was. I don't. It's just hard to say. It's all perspective on life. Everyone has a different perspective. Depends on your family situation, significant other, friends, all that stuff. We got Dalmo and Error. They have leaves growing out of their head. This is like the 10th time you've told me this. There is poisonous oxygen in this planet's atmosphere. They shouldn't be able to survive without their helmet. Something very strange is going on here. Got 2 pup drive. Mama doll head and empty vase. The aspiration ritual bowl. Nice. No Pikmin deaths, which is surprising. Should we discuss the castaway with leaves growing out of their head? This has to be what Dingo was talking about when he told us about the leaflings. That's right! The castaway should be our pilot. Or could be our pilot. It'd be easier to know for sure if not for all the leaves. I can't make out any features of Bernard at all. Maybe we'll get some more information after they're examined by our doctor. Maybe, but we first need to find him. Until then, we let this castaway get some rest. Sounds good. Was making damn fine money. Those paychecks were intoxicating. But you once ran your car off the road to extreme sleep deprivation, called it quits. There you go, man. See, like... I don't know what you call that, but... it is telling when you're like, well... that, like, changed your perspective on things, you know? Something happens, you're like, it's not worth it. Nothing new to report. They're still asleep. They haven't responded to any of our attempts to wake them up. The oddest thing is that they don't seem to need a helmet to breathe, and we all have no idea how that's possible. They need to be examined by a doctor. We just said this 20 seconds ago. Yeah, find the doctor. Yep. Good meeting. Let's train up the Ochi a little bit. I think we decided on getting him the updated or improved rush wouldn't be bad, but I think I want the command. Use the skill to tell your partner to go to your base or call them to you. Let's get that. The next level he can bring Pikmin to us. So that'll be really useful. And I think we have a new gadget. Oh, we have a ton of new tough stuff. Extra defense. I mean, we haven't really gotten hit yet. Tough stuff for Ochi. Scorch Guard, made from premium fireproof fabric. Oh, so we can walk on fire. I mean, yeah, I think I'd rather take that right now than the defense. And we have a bomb rock, which, yeah, we all know what that does. A Pikmin staple right there. The bomb rock reminded me, I forgot to bring this up, but I did pick up Pikmin 1+2, the physical copy. I pre-ordered it, so it's here. I'll definitely get to playing those on stream. Not directly after this, but I will get to it at some point in my life. The name's Dalmo. The moment I heard about these creatures of this planet, I knew I had to come learn more about them. So this is the Picklopedia guy. Yeah, I know, dude. Side mission. You'll be back in an hour, so you just finished leak repair, so you gotta go help him clean up. Sounds good, dude. Thanks for stopping in. I'll probably still be live, so. Appreciate you stopping in, even if it's for just a minute. It means a lot. The fact that anyone wants to watch me still blows my mind to this day, so. Appreciate the company. Maybe I'll see you later. Enjoy work, be safe. Yeah, so here we can read about anything we want. Even the Pikmin are in here. So this, what is this thing? A tusked blowhog. So it was a blowhog. Engage. Oh, you can practice fighting them. Okay. How do I leave? I want to leave. Return. Oh, God. Look at all those Pikmin we get. There, Picklopedia. There we go. Yeah, you can throw the Piccolo. This is like, I don't know. I know a certain Pikmin game lets you do this. That's cool. Yeah, we'll probably look at these every so often and read a few every now and then. You're a government worker, you don't do safety. I feel that. They preach about safety, but they don't really care. That's how my work is, too. Yeah, what do we want to do, then? No, I know what to do next. It's just... Is there a way to get that blue onion right now? That it's bothering me. I don't know if... I think we just need 50... I think we need a 50 Pikmin capacity upgrade. We can go see what that fuzzy guy is, and we can go get the rest of the treasures on the surface. So it feels like a waste of a day, but whatever. We'll just go do that.